Well, what's going on, guys? I'm Aetallidd, and welcome back to Layers of Fear. Last time we left off, we pretty much had a pretty long actual episode where we went to the back to the room with the werewolf baby face, and we had a choice of a couple paths to take. We could follow the path to our dad, with our dad calling for us. Well, not really. They're not really calling for us. Like the right path was like towards our dad, and the left path was toward the mother. And we largely chose the path of the mother. And where did I get this? I don't really know. I mean, we learned it pretty much led to the fact of the night that she ended up killing herself. And I feel like I have not seen this before. Ooh, I have not seen this before. Last Will and Testament. Anyways, yeah, so we ended up doing that path, and it was a really, actually a pretty picture of, the picture of the mother, and there's a bunch of notes. I don't know if that would have led to that moment, period, but still, it was a cool moment in the game. And now, we're going on finishing up the game, which, actually, I am going to try and finish up the rest of this DLC in this episode. So however long it takes, that's however long I'm doing it. So, last will, so let's just get started. Last Will and Testament. I, grasping at the remains of my sanity, declare this to be my last will and testament. I hereby deem all my previous wills just as worthless as the shallow husks calling themselves my friends and associates. To my agent Thomas Caldwell, I bestow the hellish vermin that infest my home, praying that they'll gnaw away at him endlessly, bleeding him dry just like he did me. To my publisher, Liam Brickstone, I bequeath the flames that consume the love of my life in hopes that they will devour him, along with the wretched whore and squealing bastard he calls his family. To my lawyer, James Jerome Sadler, I pass on whatever illness has rotted my mind and soul away, so that he can feel just as empty and useless as he was to me. And to any other parasites that come crawling out of the woodwork, I leave nothing. To hell with you. Finally, to my beloved daughter, I leave all my earthly possessions, for what they're worth. I hope they will inspire you to realize your true potential. The final, most precious gift, however, is not mine to give. You have to discover that on your own. I believe in you as I always have. Well, at least there's one good thing about this, is that the painter, which is I was reading some things about it, and I guess people just call him as the painter. It doesn't really give a name or something like that. I'm pretty sure they give a name, but I'm pretty sure I don't remember the name. Anyway, so we're going to call him the painter. Pretty much, it sounds like he's realizing his insanity. Maybe years right before he died, he realizes well, maybe I am just really fucking crazy, which could be true. What's this? Oh, that's just that bad down thing. Now I don't know where else to go, because this is one thing I'm hoping I didn't do is I didn't end the game or got to the very end of the game already, because that would kind of suck. I was kind of hoping we have at least a couple more minutes, right? I mean, there's still a couple more rooms to go into. Yeah, I remember this room.
Huh. I don't remember that being there.
Oh, shit. That was quick.
I can hear you out there. Please, please help me. It hurts.
Oh, the mom.
It hurts so much. I can't take it anymore.
This is kind of weird the way this is looking.
Why won't you help me?
Shit.
Oh, you're just like your father. You don't care about me. You probably wish I was dead.
Oh, it doesn't sound like the mom was very helpful either. Oh, that poor lady. She was probably just in a lot of pain. That poor girl, she was probably at such a young age, she probably just was scared shitless. Ooh, can I actually do this? Ooh, is there something I could put in here? Aw. Oh, I got really... Oh, Jesus, that scared me. What's the point of... So what's the point of cranking that thing up? If there's any... I'm kind of glad they gave you a flashlight. Because, ooh. Interesting. It's his leg. And it's funny, too, because his leg has little bite marks, it looks like. And also, it's also funny to say that his leg was actually made, custom built for him, and it was a couple, centimeters smaller or something like that. Ooh, there's something else in here. Yay, I found something. Oh, so the mother was crying and he was just we were just hiding in there. Aw, these pictures are so sad. That poor girl. Alright, moving along. Oh, that does not look good. Alright, so we're going to go down. I have a feeling that's going to be the last room. Because there's over here, And then there's the room with the paintings. This should be that room. Yeah, this is where all his work was. And it's funny because like all of his work was like nice, you know, but he just saw it like monsters and stuff like that, just trying to eat him alive or something. Looks like there's nothing else. Man, that looked like another door. I was about to say like, ooh, craziness. Here's the bed, the kid's bedroom. Wow, there's nothing in here. Oh, I lied. There's nightmares.
All right, young lady. Shall we continue? Right. Whatever happens, just keep looking at me and listen. Now, where was I?
Oh.
Ah, yes. The princess was all alone in the dark. And yet,
What the hell?
she felt that the evil witch was lurking nearby.
What?
As her eyes adjusted to the darkness, she saw something moving in the corner of her eye. And yet, she did not dare to move, for she knew that that would be the end of her. Princess,
Okay, that was scary. Oh, the sudden movement is freaking me out.
Princess heard a fearsome growl.
Oh,
The witch had
oh, there's a lot of movement going on.
The hellhound.
Oh, that sounded extra
monster
squishy.
sniffed at the air. Its perky ears wary of even the slightest sound.
Is the game just like making me
Princess
look
remained
different places?
motionless, letting the monster pass. There was a stillness in the air.
I'm just staring at the thing like
The
you told me to
princess
do.
breathed a sigh of relief.
Oh, there's stuff moving and floating. That's
For a
not
moment.
normal.
It seemed like the worst was behind her.
Ooh, crayons. It's a pretty color.
And yet she knew that it was not over.
What?
There was still danger nearby,
It's only just
waiting for her
begun.
slightest move.
Oh, there's
Frozen
fire.
in
Gee, what the
terror,
hell?
She kept looking straight
Oh,
ahead.
now
There was still danger nearby.
Oh, I'm hallucinating. So
Frozen
serious.
in terror, she kept looking straight ahead. Suddenly, she heard a terrifying cackle.
Isn't it like
It
a
was
witch?
the evil
Ugh.
witch herself.
God, why are you telling me the
wretched
story?
thing despised
Why are you trying to take a
beauty and
picture of me, or
innocence.
like paint a picture?
For she had neither. The hag was near,
Oh,
just outside of view. But our heroine didn't dare to look.
nope, not gonna look at all.
She had to keep her head
Fuck this.
straight,
Yep,
lest she be cursed by the witch's foul magic.
nope. Ooh,
She
pretty.
could almost feel the chilling touch of the witch's hand at her neck. She felt the sudden urge to run away,
Yeah, no joke.
but fought
Oh,
it
there's
with all
eyes.
her will. For she knew that was precisely what the witch would... For she knew that was precisely what the witch would have wanted.
Oh, I have to do this.
And
It's like
then-
an event.
Just like that, the chill was gone. She saw a glimmer of light over the horizon.
Why is
The
this
sun
whole
was
the
almost
story
upon
having
her.
so much power over
It
my
was
imagination?
almost dawn.
Oh God! Fuck this dog.
Almost over. And
I'm-
there. The princess stood triumphant in the sun, smiling as she... Wait. That's not right. Her face. Why is she still... scared? Oh, God. I didn't mean to... Princess, I am so sorry.
Why were you telling me that scary ass story while trying to paint me? Seriously, that's like messed up because that means he was trying to like
It's
paint.
not that he was cruel. It's just that, to him, reality was just a pale reflection of art. He was blind to the world, unless it was translated to him through a canvas.
So pretty much he was like one of those sociopaths. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I think we did all the rooms. So now it's like, hey, you did everything now. You can go into this room, the final room. But dude, sounds like the guy overall, before he became insane, was just like a psychopath or sociopath, whichever one of those paths that they could not, the person that can't understand emotions and stuff like that. Like he's just telling a story to his daughter, and it's just but it's freaking her out. But to him, it's just a story, and he's like, I don't understand why it's scaring you, but he can't understand it unless he sees it through a painting. That's kind of creepy. I wonder what's going to happen in this last and final room. I wonder if there's anything behind here. You think there would be. Oh, wow, really? There's something over here, too?
That dog better not be where I think it is.
In the bathroom? Oh, I'm going under the table. Oh, shit, I'm trying to go under the table, goddammit.
Get the hell off! I told you not to spoil that fucking mutt!
Jesus. Alright, well, I didn't expect to actually be for that to happen. It kind of makes you wonder if, like, there's other areas in the house. I remember it like it was yesterday. It's an achievement I just unlocked. Ooh, that's a really disturbing achievement, too. It's like a picture of, like, a girl. It looked like she got sliced in half. One of it's like an adult, and one of it's like her child. Maybe I got all those little side memories. Ooh, what's this? Oh, scary. What is in here? What?
I don't know what I expected to find.
Let bygones be bygones.
A farewell note? A final will? What I found was an apology. Expressed in the only language he ever truly knew. At that moment, I could finally see my father for what he was. A man driven insane with sadness and guilt. Trapped in this house, a nightmarish echo chamber of past mistakes and tragedies. It was this house, a place beyond hope, beyond redemption. I knew what I had to do.
And burn her down. I hope you're able to get out of the house.
I had given up trying to understand my father a long time ago. But I could finally forgive him.
Oh, bye, werewolf baby face. Sorry we didn't take you with us, but you're kind of terrifying. Is this the 60s? That wallpaper screams.
Hey, princess. What have you got there? Oh, that's so lovely, sweetie. But why pink?
Ooh. She should have left everything there. Man, okay, I didn't actually expect it to end that early. I kind of expected that there would be another little area or fear, you know, terrifyingness to go through. Okay, so overall, Layers of Fear is an amazing game. And the cool thing about the game is that even though I beat it my one playthrough of it, there's more stuff I can do to get different. I think you can get different endings. I don't know the specific endings you can get in Layers of Fear. Like, you never know. I might have gotten the ending that was going to be the happiest for that guy, you know? One thing I know is I'm glad he did not kill his family. Yes, he probably drove his wife to killing herself, and probably years and years of like psychiatric help for his daughter, but still, I'm glad it didn't end up like that, because, you know, like the whole eyeball and the hair and the finger and everything like that, dude, that stuff was freaking me out, man. Anyways, and the DLC, it was not nearly, besides, okay, the dog was freaking terrifying. That was the most scariest thing in the game for me, and I don't understand why. You know, I think it was just the whole jump scare thing. Loud noise, sudden movement in front of the screen, that kind of thing. And that's, I kind of brought it up when I was talking about Layers of Fear originally when I finished it, was that Layers of Fear was terrifying in a sense that it brought on a continuous atmosphere of terror just perpetually throughout it. It builds up to like a single point of fear in the game, like, and it kept doing that, and it was very well, it did it pretty well. And Layers Inheritance does it pretty good too, but it still added more. Okay, here we're going to add more of a jump scare factor to the game with that dog. You know, everything else, I still liked it. I still like it how it explained the story after, like what technically happened. You know, obviously the painter's probably dead. He's either dead or he's in some type of loony bin that nobody could touch anymore. And she needed closure for what he did. And I know there's supposed to be 3 different endings to this game. Yeah, there's supposed to be 3 different endings to the game, and I'm not sure what ending that I got. It was probably like the neutral ending, saying, you know what, I don't understand why he was doing these things, but I forgive him. That's my closure. There might be another one where she just like, I go insane myself, and there's another one where she probably understands what he was going through. Honestly, I don't understand what he was going through. To me, what I saw him was he was narcissistic in the very beginning of his like ideals for finding perfection and stuff like that, wanting to create a masterpiece and stuff like that. And of course, I do believe it was early on that found out that his work was not succeeding as much as his wife's music was. His wife's music was succeeding a lot more. And then all of a sudden she got hurt and was disfigured, and she couldn't really do her music anymore. And so now it was all on him to try to write out his perfection, his masterpiece. And the other thing too was that he believed, or he thought, that his wife was a masterpiece, his muse almost. Yeah, so he thought he was his muse, and tried to. And when she was burnt, he lost that in her. He couldn't see that beauty anymore, which you kind of understand it a little bit more, that he didn't really understand emotions besides the art. And so when he would painted her originally, he saw the beauty in her, but now all he sees is ugly, and which is pretty much terrible. You know, you can try to understand him all you want, but still he sounds like a pretty big douchebag that pretty much drove his wife to kill herself, and probably left her daughter with some pretty traumatic life issues that she's probably going through now, and that she probably will push onto her own daughter. Still, overall, the DLC was good. I liked it. I'm glad I got to play it. Layers of Fear is still one of those great games that, honestly, you can go back into to try to get that 100% to see those other things. How is a game going to play out a little differently? Because there is areas that I didn't go into because I thought there was a ghost that was going to kill me there. But actually, the ghost doesn't kill you. It's kind of like a little extra areas that I could have gone into. And I know that in the game, you can go through based off the chapters and complete it that way. And I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with Inheritance. There's probably more pictures and stuff like that I can get and I can find and do all that stuff, you know. Yeah, but am I going to do it? No. I'd rather leave that, or I might do it, but I'm not going to record it. That'll be up for y'all. Man, that's really it, really, isn't it? I mean, all the stuff was pretty much the same. Music was ambience was pretty much the same to me. Controls were still good. I like the character. I like the protagonist of this game, too. I mean, like, the character of it for the DLC, I mean, because I was reading one comment saying that, oh, the protagonist in this was actually, she's pretty much less likable than the painter. I was like, I don't see why. I mean, she just sounded like somebody that was just trying to understand what was going on, you know, whereas the painter is just, I'm just trying to make my masterpiece, you know. That's the part you see. Anyways, so I'm going to end this episode here. It's actually ended a lot quicker. I thought it was going to be like in this for like another hour or so. But anyways, I'm going to end this episode here. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.